After the flood waters receded and the ark came to rest on Mount Ararat, Noah, a righteous and blameless man, planted a vineyard. After harvesting the grapes, Noah became drunk and lay uncovered in his tent. This event is significant because it demonstrates that even righteous men are not immune to the effects of sin. Noah, who had been a symbol of faithfulness and obedience, stumbled in weakness. His drunkenness was a reminder that sin still had a foothold in the hearts of humanity, even after such a great judgment. The way Noah's sons responded to this event revealed much about their character. Ham, one of Noah's sons, saw his father's nakedness and went out to tell his brothers. Rather than covering his father, he seemed to dishonor Noah by exposing his weakness. In contrast, Shem and Japheth, upon hearing about their father's condition, took a garment, walked backward into the tent, and covered their father's nakedness without looking at him. The contrast between Ham's actions and those of Shem and Japheth shows two different attitudes toward sin and shame. Ham's response was one of disrespect and mockery, while Shem and Japheth displayed reverence and care for their father. This episode reminds us of the importance of honoring and protecting others, even when they fall short. Noah's reaction to this event was profound. He cursed Canaan, Ham's son, declaring that Canaan would be a servant to his brothers. This curse had lasting consequences for Ham's descendants, while Shem and Japheth were blessed. The incident underscores the principle that actions have consequences, and the way we respond to the failings of others can have a lasting impact on future generations. Noah and his family were the only survivors of the flood, and God had entrusted them with the task of repopulating and rebuilding the earth. The journey of mankind resumed, but as this new phase of history unfolded, it became clear that sin had not been washed away entirely. Humanity still struggled with rebellion, pride, and the consequences of sin. And so, Noah's family became fruitful and increased in number. In time, they decided to migrate westward until they reached the plains of Shinar, where they settled. They had the same language. Applications. Noah's story after the flood is a powerful reminder that even those who have demonstrated great faith can stumble. His lapse into drunkenness underscores the reality that sin remains a persistent challenge, no matter one's spiritual stature. This application calls us to remain vigilant and humble, acknowledging that no one is immune to moments of weakness. It teaches us to rely continuously on God's strength and to approach others' failings with understanding and grace, recognizing our shared human frailty. The contrasting reactions of Noah's sons highlight significant lessons in dealing with the shortcomings of others. Ham's choice to expose his father's weakness reflects a lack of respect and compassion, while Shem and Japheth's actions demonstrate honor and sensitivity. This application encourages us to act with kindness and discretion when we encounter the failings of those around us. It challenges us to choose a path that protects and upholds the dignity of others rather than one that gossips or exploits their vulnerabilities. Noah's curse on Canaan, Ham's son, emphasizes that actions can have long-term repercussions, affecting not just the individual but future generations. This application urges us to reflect on how our behavior today can impact not only ourselves, but also those who come after us. It teaches the importance of integrity and wise decision-making, knowing that our choices can ripple through time and shape the experiences of our descendants. Shem and Japheth's decision to cover their father without looking reflects a profound principle of grace and respect. This application speaks to the value of honoring others, even in moments of failure. It calls us to be people who build others up rather than tearing them down, embodying a spirit of support and protection. This approach fosters a community where compassion and understanding prevail over judgment and shame. Even after the flood, a monumental act of judgment and cleansing, the reappearance of sin in Noah's life and among his descendants demonstrates that external cleansing alone does not eradicate humanity's sinful nature. This application points to the need for a deeper, transformative solution that can only be found in a relationship with God and the redemption offered through Jesus Christ. It reminds us that while humanity may strive for a fresh start, lasting change requires the work of God's Spirit to renew and guide hearts.